I was born in Portugal. My dad is Italian, mum Portuguese. Came over to this country about 8 years ago. Always been in love with food from early stages. I had the benefit of being brought up 12 minutes away from the ocean. I remember my father teach me how to catch crab or even to fish before I could even read or write. So I think at some stage of my life I wanted to become a chef because I really loved to eat. I loved food. For me, great food needs to be, pretty much seen on a tri-dimensional way. It needs to look good, it needs to taste good, but above all, it needs to be good for you as well. Because at the end of the day, food is fuel. The quality of that fuel you're putting on your organism, will reflect sooner or later. For many, many years, I was following the work from Lady Bamford, and she's a great visionary, and she's got a great passion for, organic farming, which makes complete sense to me. Organic farming is something that I've been studied a long time. When I was invited to set up the cookery school here in Gloucestershire, I couldn't refuse. As a chef, it's like setting up a little tent on a toy shop. You've got everything along. You've got the fruit, the vegetables, the animals. We produce our own milk, our own cheese, our own wine. And it's quite a unique thing. You don't see this very often. I've been privileged enough to work in top places in the world, and this is just a step ahead. I never planned in the past actually to be a tutor, but it felt so natural from the first day I've done it. This interaction, this ability to actually have this wonderful food and then share this with someone else. We have a story to tell, and we explore that story together, and have great fun. That's very much, what food represents for me. It's got this magnet of bringing people together. Cooking is a craft. It's understanding the craft side of it. To be able to make sure that you make the most out of the produce. You execute them to your best of your abilities. To understand all the chemistry and science that goes behind in order to not lose the potential of that food. Then, obviously, the presentation skills. I think it's very important. Because it's the first contact you have with the things you're about to eat. And it's been proved that actually if you engage to what you're about to eat, even aids your digestion, because obviously through something that smells fantastic, looks great, very often you start to salivate, and this is the promotion of gastric juices, which therefore is going to promote the digestion of that food, and therefore the absorption of nutrients. So it's a simple step that shouldn't be neglected. And then obviously it needs to taste good. Everything you do in cooking always comes down to how it tastes, and this is something that you need to train, and is evolution as a chef or as any other cook, but it's something that you need to understand first of all, how it works, and it's something that you need to try your palate. And to accomplish this, you need to cook with all your senses, basically. You need to learn to smell things, you need to learn to touch, you need to learn to taste, to listen, okay? And this is when you become a craftsman, when you understand that relationship with the food you're actually cooking and yourself.